Okay, I do believe we are live. Okay. I'm gonna get back on here, mine some more sand to fill in this lake so I can then proceed to the excavating process of this ancient city again. These next couple of live streams, unfortunately, are just going to be boring because I need sand. And then I got to fill in a lake. We've seen that a million times. But if you are interested in... Second, sorry. There we go. If you are interested in staying up to date on the process of me excavating, I'm also making a base out of the ancient city. So if you're interested in that and want to stay up to date on it, consider dropping a sub. I don't. It's going to be boring here and there. Obviously, I am. It's a long, lengthy process, but this just lets me stay active on my YouTube channel while I'm working on, these ridiculously big projects. But it will end up being a pretty cool build, I'm confident, by the end of it. So, yeah, even if you don't want to watch my streams and all this boring grinding, consider dropping a sub because it will be a video on my channel at some point. And it's also less boring when I'm not needing to fill in lakes. I'm using the create mod to do most of the mining, so it's going pretty quick. The bore machine I made with the create mod is actually pretty cool. I love running that thing, but I have to stop it right now because obviously there's a lake there, and the bore machine does not remove water, unfortunately. Maybe I could actually look at... Did he just lay an egg? No way. Excuse me. I've never seen that before. So let's put that in there. I'll just save that. I might be able to have that evening. Thought I just heard beep. Okay, so how much? Yeah, it's not very much. Just go ahead and keep going. Oh. Shovel's gonna be filled soon. Yeah, this is a much better sand location than where I was before. Just sand for days here. But yeah, I do apologize for how boring this and possibly the next stream will be. But I still have to document it, and this lets me just live stream the entire process, and it automatically gets posted as a video on my channel, so it lets me, whoa, okay, I see you. And this just lets me, yeah, still have content up on my channel and everything, so I do also have to stream these boring parts, unfortunately. Plus, I really want to add up how long this process takes. I'll be putting all these videos in a playlist, and I'll be able to look and see how long this entire process takes. Probably stop there with the shovel. Pretty low. should be. Okay, that's quite a bit. Alright, let's get on out of here. Unfortunately, let's repair this shovel and stuff real quick. I don't need the copper backpacks. Pretty good XP there. There we go. What kind of backpack is that? Oh, also don't need that. Almost. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Ancient dig. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Yeah, our lake's right there that we're dealing with. Good old Sprite. That's good stuff right there. And get filling this bad boy in with sand. I probably will need to, let's get this there. I probably will need to get more sand. I mean, to be honest, but this is enough to proceed. Yeah, this is what we're working on. Digging this down all the way down to that ancient city there. What was that sound? And I just learned that in this mod pack there are additional creatures added to the ancient city that are probably going to be an issue. They're like skulk thimbles or something like that. They crawl on the ceiling and make a bunch of noise. At the beginning of last stream, I heard one shrieking down there and they sound terrifying. So I don't know if those are actually going to be a big issue during the entire building process, or if they stop spawning, or they're just always going to be down there. So hopefully they're not that much of a problem. But Warden is enough of a problem to do it. So. I need to know. Actually, let me Google that right now. See if there's a. Can I make a borer machine that will remove water? It doesn't look like it. Touching front facing deployers. Okay. Ooh, that sounds like a pain. Okay. Yeah, so there is a way, but it's going to take a lot of deployers and a lot of materials, and I'll probably spend a day making that, but I won't be able to. It doesn't look like I'll be able to make it the same size it is now, because I'll need deployers in front, so yeah. This is still probably the fastest way to do it. Obviously, it would be faster if I made the machine, or if I already had the machine, but stopping and making the machine to do this is probably going to add time, so we're just going to sand it, unfortunately. So far, this is the most boring part of this project, hands down. Wish I could stop doing that. I'm so ready for this water to be gone, dude. I thought about leaving it and just mining around it. I actually started doing that. But it looks so ugly once I started digging it out. I changed my mind about leaving it here, and just gotta deal with it. Nobody said mining out all of the blocks above an ancient city was gonna be easy. Or quick. The create mod helps a lot with the bulk mining, but issues like this are still to be expected, I suppose. I mean, the chances of there being water above the ancient city somewhere are pretty high, so So far, filming really isn't taking as long as I had expected, so... It could be worse. There could be more water. Well, there actually might be more water. I don't know that there isn't. Let's hope this is the only lake. I don't know. I thought I had a lot of sand, but we're burning. Whoop. Give me that back. We're burning through it pretty quick. My brain is so focused on this right now. I don't even think I could talk. So yeah, once I have these filled in, get all this water out of here. That's discouraging. Once I have all this water out of here, I can get my mining machine started back up. And I actually may take a break from this once I get all of my sand put in here. Because I know there's probably still water over here, right? Down here. No, I might have got most of it. Okay, so that's good. And then I might just ignore this spot for a minute once I get all my sand in here and deal with that water later. Just that way I can still make some progress with the bore machine. Yeah, after I looked over in that second little pond over there, I definitely didn't get enough sand. So I will have to grab more sand. Unfortunately. But I'm going to place all the sand in here that I have. Then take a break from this and get the bore machine started back up so it's at least in place. And there's room for it. Then when I'm confident I have most of the water removed over here, I'll send it this way. But we can at least get it set up to the side and ready to go. But yeah, I do apologize for this stream being boring, because this, I mean, dropping the sand in here is the only way that I know how to remove this right now. And even if I went and found sponges, that process is going to be slow as well. And I think just filling it all in with sand is probably our best bet. Because obviously, like if I had a bunch of sponges, that would be the best way to do it. But by the time I go get sponges, get everything set up, and I'll probably already, would have been done on this. So I think I have more sand in here. Getting dark already. So yeah, that's most of the water on this side. Unfortunately, this side goes way down. So even after I get all this done, there's still going to be water up to the side. But yeah, if you're interested in how this project is going to turn out, because I can show you the ancient city is down there. So I still have to mine out all of this, like get all that done. So if you're interested in how this project's going to turn out, consider dropping a sub. I'll be live streaming this entire process until at least the excavating part of it is done. And if I have enough people, subscribe that are interested in my live streams, I'll continue live streaming into the building portion of it. Right there, I have a little cave opening there in the wall. I'm gonna move in there, do like a lush cave vibe in there, and kind of make it cool. I'm gonna have an elevator going down into the ancient city. At some point, I'll probably go through and clean up these walls, so they're not all weird colored. But first things first is to get all of the blocks out of the way of the ancient city, and unfortunately that means all of these water blocks as well. I had no idea this much water would be here. It is unfortunate, and it's slowing us down a lot, but it is to be expected. Nobody said mining every block above an ancient city was going to be easy, so of course there's going to be problems. It's almost time to go take a nap. Yep, let's go do that. Yeah, this is the cave that I'm going to move into. I'm going to do like a nice storage area. I'm going to rob a different lush cave. I'm going to do like lush vibe through here. I'm going to leave as many of these drip stones in here just because I like the kind of natural cave generation here. I'll leave the webs, and obviously I need to go through and light it up way better, but a pretty cool cave. And it has like a natural cool opening to it, like a layer kind of vibe, and I just kind of like it. And then he'll come out here. I'm going to have a little platform right here, yeah, and this is a slime chunk, so that's going to be a thing. But have like a balcony here with an elevator going down and stuff like that. So it'll be pretty cool. It'll just take some time. Yeah, if you're interested on seeing how much time I've spent on this so far, all of the live streams to this project are in a playlist on my channel, so it's got to be getting up there. I've worked on this a lot. Wow, this water over here is even deeper. That is unfortunate. I am going to take a break from this placing the sand in here. I mean, it really, I'm getting it done pretty quick, but let me place these last 22. And then I will dig out a spot for a bore machine over to the side. I'll start in that corner over there. So let's get over there. Get the machine set up. So I know I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I need down 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So double check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this will give us room to place our machine in here once I dig out of here. Okay. So that's how far down we need to go. Okay, this won't take too long. Gravel's out of the way. Whoops. Pretty sure this will give me enough room to get the machine down here and fire back up. Man, it's nice doing something other than dealing with those legs, though, I'll tell you that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, just down 2 more now. That's all we gotta do here. Just gotta remove this last 2 layers here, and we'll place the machine down and make sure it has room. Whoops. Okay. Let's see if we have room for the whole machine. So I need to get this out. Get this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. And I think I got it just right, as long as there's room in front of it still. Yep, it's perfect. Okay. This is empty. Make sure everything's empty, and then I could start it. Yes, sir. Alright. Let's go. So now I still am going to need to deal with that lakes over there. There's just so much water still there, but... Oh. I gotta stop it and move it up one block. I don't know how I went down one layer too far, but this is an easy fix. Just recount this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do this. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. I don't need all these, so let's put 5 of them back. Now, we are good to go. These rockets, flight duration 3 rockets, I am not a fan. So yeah, if this is your first time watching, the plan here is to excavate. There's an ancient city down here. Is to excavate every block, completely open up the ancient city. I'm going to eventually patch in these walls so they look pretty. I'm going to have a nice cave base in there, an elevator going down to the ancient city down there. And I was actually recently thinking that it would be cool to maybe move villagers in down there. And like, it's an ancient city, right? So it was originally like, I look at it, it was like originally a normal city. So I almost feel like it would be cool to bring it back to life and put villagers and stuff down there. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm definitely doing something with it though. And unfortunately in this mod pack, I just realized that there are like skulk thimbles. It was creepy. I heard screaming down here and this thing was crawling on the ceiling, just screeching, making a bunch of noise. So that's going to be another thing that we're going to have to deal with when we're down here getting close to the ancient city. But yeah, we're getting most of the way. If you look, like I came from way, way up there. And then I only have this bit to go. But unfortunately, all this here is water. You can see the water leaking out there. So I'm going to fill all that in with sand before I set my machine loose on it. But yeah, this is huge progress. So much better than... So if you look up here, I mined from the top to there, all by hand. And then I did this edge by hand. And that took 2 weeks. And this is day 6 of having the bore machine. And I went from there all the way down. So the create mod and this bore machine is significantly faster. And more satisfying. But yeah, keeping up to date on this project is something you're interested in, or you just want to check out my live streams, I will be live streaming every day until the excavating portion of this is done. And if I have enough people liking my streams and want me to continue them, I will continue them into the building portion. So that's kind of up to you guys, you know, how many subscribers I get from it and how many people like it. So yeah. I originally just figured, hey, you know, this is going to take me months to do this project, right? So I'm not going to have anything to post on my YouTube channel for months. But if I live stream it, I still get to have, you know, the videos and everything from this. So, hoping we're getting into infested stone. I'm going to have to go take these guys out real quick. I'm gonna have to go get my level down because I have a level ascend mod installed, and as you can see, I have a stupid amount of health. But that's not the problem. The problem is, look how fast I am at level 80. Like, every level you gain, you get faster, which is cool, but once you get above level 50, you're too fast to where it's like, it's hard to hit your shots, like especially crits and stuff like that. So I don't really like being this high of a level. So I'll go probably spend it on a bunch of enchantment books and get it back down some. I think there was more silverfish. Yeah. An army of them. This machine, I will say, is laggy. I can actually make this thing way bigger. I can go like 2,000 blocks with it. And I want to say I'm, well, maybe like 200 tops. But lag is an issue. I'll fly up here and get ahead of it a little bit. Yeah, we will have the snow to deal with too. Once I get down there, I'll probably put down torches, especially in this area, so there's not always snow there, because that was all snow at the top of that mountain there. Holy crap. There's a lot of infested stone down here. And I think that's more of them up there. Yep, I hear more. Just one? Oh, I hear more of them there. Yep. Oh, holy crap! Definitely not just one. Why is there so much infested stone here? Got to get up there, get ready to stop the machine, or it'll just keep going into the wall. Grab this, get my wrench ready. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one, okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3. And we are gonna empty it real quick because it's probably getting about full. So there we go. And what's happening here is I have a sophisticated backpack mod installed. One of my favorite mods of all time, by the way. But you can upgrade the storage, make it just huge. But this is a magnet upgrade. It's picking up all of the blocks. And then I have a void upgrade that is deleting all of these blocks. So that's my item management system. So we don't have just a stupid amount of lag from all these blocks. But my backpack picks it up, destroys the stuff I don't want. As you can see, it's destroying all the stone and stuff. So that's how I'm dealing with the ridiculous amount of blocks that we have here. So now I'm going to get it back ready to go. Lock orientation. Get the lever to power it back on. And it is all lined up. That's a big slime. And then just should be good to go. Idiot. Pick all that up. Fly up here, get ahead of it. I can mine the ore and stuff faster than the machine can, so I kind of just try to run ahead of it a little bit. Yeah, if any of you guys are curious about any of the mods I use or anything like that, feel free to ask. Try to be specific because I have 140 of them installed, so I can't just list all of them. but there's a good chance I know the one you're looking for if you are curious about one specifically. So. Getting into some gold now. Up there, I have storage. I have a ridiculous amount of iron and a ridiculous amount of copper, stone, dirt. So I'm destroying most of the stuff now. Even iron I have so much of where, I mean, I'm still saving it just because it feels wrong throwing iron away, but I don't need it. I'm never going to use that much iron, but I'm actually, because of this, I have so much iron, I'm actually think I'm going to tear apart my iron farm just because I don't think I'll ever need iron again. I guess maybe I could make a beacon with it. My bad, 1 minute. 1 minute, I have a bunch of text messages. Had to get me a little drink of something bright. Gotta go get ready to stop this machine though. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, so there's one. It needs one more. No, give me it. Damn it, it went too far. You little shits. Okay, so what I have to do, I need to turn this off so that I can grab myself some more stone and fill in that hole real quick, just because if I don't fill them in, it's going to be a big ugly mess, and it's going to be a big project in itself. So I kind of, until I rebuild these walls, I kind of just want it to be halfway okay looking. Should be enough to finish it, I think. Okay, now we can turn this back on, because we do need to empty it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3. Pop this down. Get the machine. There we go. I am a little worried that this row is going to take us close. Might hit some of the water up there, but I guess we'll see how close it gets. It make sure we're not... I don't need that many sticks. I really don't. Do I have a... Yeah, this one. Okay, we'll just put these in here then. So let me grab these out of here. So I do not need that many sticks in that backpack. It's taking up inventory. There we go. Okay, and the machine is done. I can lock the orientation. I can power it back on and set it off. That didn't take long. Pick all that crap back up and yeah. Getting her done. I think I got all the holes. Yeah, I did. Those walls are so ugly. If I could go back during this process, I would fill the walls in with all stone as I went, instead of it looking like this mess. Because now I'm going to have to do it later. I was almost thinking about maybe like black concrete or something. Do the walls. Have it look like the, take some sculk and spread the sculk up the walls. And make it look like the ancient city's trying to grow towards the surface. But actually, I'm getting way too high of a level. I'm going to go spend this experience on some books. That's fine. That's fine. Nope. Too far. Some room for the stuff here. Let's go to our enchantment table. Guys, I'm way too fast right now. Yep, okay. Let's just get these levels down, man. I don't even care what they are, to be honest, right now. Whoops. Okay, let's store these in here. What did that take us to? 63. We still gotta go down lower than that. And I'm getting so many levels because all of the damn coal. It's dropping. That's how much coal there is. It's just adding more and more levels. And I think one of them went in here. It did. That's 33. Let's go further with it. I don't need these. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Let's just go ahead and get us at least below 30. That's better. 21. Too many dang levels. And I'm also going to be running out of storage here, but let's put some more lapis here with our books. And there we go. Back down to level 21. And now when I get hurt, I won't have that many hearts come back. And I am way slower now. So now the levels aren't getting out of control. Maybe we just head back down here. The machine might have stopped. Nope. Cool. Once in a while when I travel outside of the render of this, it'll stop, but it didn't last time, so let's chill. So what's this looking like in here? We're good. Take this. Actually, we'll store half of these in here because I don't need that many. Guess I came out of my menu at the right time, huh? Sheesh. And I'm laggy because of that machine. It's hard to fight when you're laggy like that. And I got just adjusted to being level 80. So now I feel like a turtle. Okay. I like the slime model. Okay. You guys can just stay down there then. I like the new slime model, how the slime looks. You can see all the little ones inside of it and stuff. It's pretty cool. What time is it? So yeah, the water up here spreads out to like right there. So we might hit some of the water. And this machine is going to be hard to stop because I'm going to be floating here. So let me go over there. See if I can make myself a little platform. Because I need to be able to get to it. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. That is unfortunate. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. I don't know. I'm going to have to just ride with it when it gets down here to be able to stop it. Honestly. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop it any other way. See if I can reach the minecart while I'm standing on it. I can't. That is unfortunate. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to ride with it this whole way to be able to stop it. Honestly. I think it'll just push me along here. I just gotta try to keep an eye when I get close to that wall down there. So I'll just let it push me along here, and then I'll grab it when it's done. Watch a random skeleton knock me off. I should put like a little spot for me to stand here, like up there on it, for this situation. Normally I don't. Normally this isn't an issue. I don't have to. But it's going to end up being an issue because there's going to be a lot of caves. Stopping it when I'm floating over a cave is difficult. My goodness. That was a horrible, horrible audio. I am so sorry about this. I don't know how to stop that from happening. If you're wearing headphones, I'm sorry about your ears. Holy cow. Yeah, we got still quite a ways to go. So down there. That's the ancient city there. Yep, and we're getting into the water. That's unfortunate. Be ready to stop this thing. It's hard to tell exactly how close I am to it. This might be the last one. Oh, I went too far. That is unfortunate. Oh well, it shouldn't be too hard to fix. Pop a couple of torches in here. I'll just fill that in. So that means turning this off so I can grab some. Yeah, and we're into the water. That's that big, and the water goes deep, like into here too, so that's unfortunate. I'll start by picking these up, I guess. Grab some of this. Not with the shovel. I really just mined where I need to. That's done. I'll just fly up here to grab some more. I think this is all stone here, right? Yeah. I imagine that's enough, right? Okay, but it is getting that time to where, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deal with that water. Oh. That's not good. Alright, YouTube says I'm having issues, so let me check my internet. It might not be on my end. Run the test. Oh yeah, it is definitely not on my end. Because I am at 200 download and 40 upload. Yeah, it's not me. So if you are experiencing buffering issues, I do apologize. That is YouTube's trying to blame it on me, but it's something on their end. Isn't the first time that that's happened. Every once in a while it will tell me that same thing. And then I check my internet. It says, check your internet connection. You need at least this much upload to be able to stream. And I always have more than enough upload. So, but let's clear this out. Now unfortunately, we're to that part where I have to start dropping sand. Unfortunately. Yep, and yep, that's sand time, unfortunately. It's not what I want to do. I want to just keep the machine running, but there's no more avoiding it. So yeah, once I fill in, I already filled all that in. That was all water. Once I fill this in, oh, there's more here. Okay. But once I fill all this water in, we can get the machine back up and running. And progress will be quicker. This is not what I want to be doing, but that can't be avoided. I really have to place more out here. There's just so much water here. I'm going to run out of sand soon. I'll have to be going and getting some more. Is that all of it? Aw, oh, come on. Oh, it is. At least right there. Yeah, there's going to be more down there to deal with, but the bigger problem is this, so let's go ahead and knock some of this out. Get the sand that I have in here. See how much more I'm going to need. And then we can get that machine running through here. So the positive is once I run the machine through here, I'll get all this sand back. So any leftover water, I'll be able to just use this same sand. So once I get enough to actually get this middle part filled up, to where the majority of it's taken care of, I should be good to set that machine off again. Yeah, we're already almost out of sand. That's unfortunate. Oh well. That's so deep here, too. Yeah, that's not cool. But yeah, once this is done, once I get all the water out here, the rest of this shouldn't be that bad, because the ancient city's right there, so we just have that there to go. And as long as I don't run into more water, it should be a pretty quick process. I think I could be down to the ancient city and have most of this done in a day or two, if I don't run into more water. So just getting this water all taken care of, I'm ready to be done with the water. I really had no idea that there was going to be this much water here. And I'm just ready for it to be gone. It's like one of the biggest underwater lakes I've ever seen, and of course, I have to be the one to deal with it. What is even worse is I actually want to build, but I want it in the corner. I kind of want to build a cliffside, like put some dirt and have it shaped nice and have a lake in one of the corners. So if this would have just been a cooler shape, I could have just left this whole thing and had my lake up here without me needing to build it. But it was just shaped so awful. And I didn't like how it looked at all. And I'd have to completely rebuild it anyway, so this is going to be the quickest fix. And I want to have the sculpt down there spread up these walls like it's trying to escape. So I'm going to need a lot of extra skulk as well, and that's all we got. Yep, okay. Well, what was that? Well, I have a couple here. Screw it. Let's just put these in there. And part of me was thinking about going all the way up with the skulk. Like have the ancient city just spread all the way to the surface. But that's going to take so many blocks. So much shulk. So I don't know if that's actually going to be a viable option or not. But for now, more sand. One thing at a time. I'm trying not to think too far ahead because there's a lot of things I want to do with this. I think this is where we were. It is. Okay. Just want to turn this back on. There we go. Trying to make sure I have enough sand this time. I don't want to have to come back here again. I'm just going to grab a lot of it. Probably seen something in the water there. It's just a reflection. Come on, goodness. That might be enough. Let's go see. Wow, I destroyed this place. Okay, we're back. Soap and drink. Grab these suckers. Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake rattle? Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't know what those do. I don't blame you if you don't want to watch this. I really don't. I don't want to do this. The filling in water is like right up there. I think it's the thing that I like to do the least in all of Minecraft. Dealing with water. I thought about draining an entire ocean monument, but I'll hate every minute of it. I didn't need to put that one there, but that's okay. Okay, we need more. But maybe we didn't get enough. I hope I did. I don't want to go get more. Wait, was there some over there? Am I putting it in my... Oh, there is. Okay. So I have a little more than I thought. And then as soon as I get this last bit of sand here, I'm going to turn that machine loose on it and see how much water we missed. Because I'm sure there's pockets of water that I'm not getting down there. So we'll just let the bore machine perorate through this, and I'll get my sand back, and we're just going to see how bad it is. Hopefully it's not too bad, because I'm ready to be done with this water so we can finish on digging up this ancient city. I really hope I grabbed enough sand to at least fill in this. This is the last little bit we need to do here. And then I'm gonna see how bad it is. I'm gonna let the machine get to work on it. Yeah, we're almost done with this last little bit of sand. I'm curious. I hope I got most of the water. I really do. Because this was all water, and it slowed down the process of this so much. So I hope I got most of it. I've been working on the water, I don't know, probably 3 hours or so now, and I'm sick of hearing the sand, I'm sick of seeing the sand, I'm sick of the water. So I'm ready for this last little bit of water to be filled in here, and cross our fingers that we got most of it. And then I will let that bore machine just tear through here, and we'll see how much water I missed. Because I'm 100% that there's pockets of water down here that I'm not getting right now. But I'm not swimming underwater to make sure I get them all with like stone or whatever, so this is... Yeah, we're almost done here. My goodness. Okay. We're gonna risk it. I'm gonna send the machine that way. And we're gonna see how bad it is. Let's put this back in here. I'm gonna need some of these. I'm gonna extend that out a little. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There actually might be room here, so I don't need to do that. So 1, 2, 3. See if that gives us room for everything. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Let me go deal with that. Is that all of this? No, it's... Yeah, there's already a bunch of water and stuff here. There's so much water down here. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, there. At least that's taken care of. And let's go give it a push. Please don't be too bad. I really hope I got most of the... Oh, why would it stop? So this, so far, is not absolutely horrible. I mean, I can deal with these little spots here, no problem. I'm afraid to look behind me. Oh. Okay, it could be worse. It could be worse. So yeah, it could definitely be worse, but I need to get over there and get ready to stop it. And then we'll plug that up, and that's what it's going to look like. That made... The sand definitely helped. I mean... Because that was just full before. There's still a lot here to deal with, too. Oh no, there's water over here, too. I don't want to play this game anymore. This thing must be already full. Why would it already be full? Actually, let's just get ready to empty it right here. So are we getting the sand back? We are getting the sand back. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So let's actually get some of the sand back out of here and deal with this water here. Okay. There's the biggest chunk of it there. This is unfortunate. There's still so much water here. I'm just going to deal with this. It's almost time to go to sleep real quick. I think I'm actually just going to turn my machine around to figure all this stuff out. After I get this little bit of water here. We're almost done with the water on this strip. And then I can get back to digging up this ancient city. Is that all of it? Oh, come on. Well, I guess let's sleep. I need to go seriously take my time and light this cave up more. Okay. This is the last of the water in this row, so... Then I can start the machine back up. And let that bore machine go to town. I'm so over this water. I don't want to hear any more water. I don't want to see it. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna send this machine right back through here. Well, what is that? No. Okay. So I'm gonna just pick this sucker back up. Power down, pick it up, and I'm gonna move it back to the end, and I'm just gonna let it go all the way through here again. So I think that's gonna be quicker than me digging the sand out myself. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Up, down. There you go. Take care of that sand for me, bruh. Yep, and I am gonna need to start it back on this side. Yeah, that was way faster than me digging that out, no doubt about it. I think that's all of it. Yep. Okay, now we can go back to that end. Move it over and see how bad it really is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have a feeling that this is when we're really going to get into a bunch of water. This one's going to be a mess. I hope I'm wrong. I do not want more water. Yeah, right away water. Just immediately. Yep, yep. ready to stop this. I mean, that's a lot of water. I mean, there's no doubt about it that that's a lot of water. But it could have been much worse. I know there's more water down there too. That's the sad part. And I think most of the water on that side will be taken care of and stuff now, so. Emptying out. Lock orientation. Power this puppy back on. Oh, nope. I might have to lock this again. It's locked, okay. Let's get that empty in. Get all our sand and stone back. And yeah, so I am gonna end the stream there. Pick all this up. And I'll deal with that water at the beginning of the next stream. But yeah, like I said, I apologize these streams, these last couple and probably the next couple are so boring. I have to deal with so much sand filling in water and everything. But I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out, the few of you who did. So yeah, I appreciate you watching. See ya.